All right, you guys know I'm such a huge skeptic on anything woo-woo or non-evidence-based. And just like, I think it in my soul, man, so it must be true. I'm all about evidence, science, logic, rationality, or at least I hope I am. And I think I am because I understand the scientific method. And let's talk about aliens. I've realized I've changed my tune. I used to think just because there's no good footage of an alien, there's no good footage of a explainable UFO. Like, obviously there's unidentified phenomenon that the military has encountered, but we don't know 100% what it is. Could be a comet. Like, we've obviously never interacted with another species from another planet, thus we can't 100% assume that they exist or that they've come onto Earth. But I was listening to a science astronomy podcast, and they made an argument of why I realize aliens 100% exist. And by aliens, I mean life on other planets other than ours. And here's the explainable reason why. You'd actually have to be like an egotistical, crazy person to think that other life doesn't exist out in other solar systems. And again, let me explain why. So did you know, and this is explaining purely with science, not any opinion, purely science. And I want to relay that information because I love astronomy and not everybody researches it, so I need to explain it to you. It's so fascinating to ponder this. So the reason there's life on planet Earth versus other planets in our solar system is all about the proximity to the sun that we are. The sun is our burning light and heat source, and we have other planets in our solar system revolving around the sun, but it just so happens that this planet Earth is just enough far, but just enough close to this heat source that life can form. Other planets are either too far away or too close or whatever, so it's either too hot for biology and life to succeed, and the water either is all frozen or it melts off. And so that's why life is perfect for Earth. We're the perfect proximity from the sun, so that biology and physics, which we think are probably universal in all of the universe, although we don't know, but we do think biology and the laws of physics are not only for our solar system. So Earth is perfect because of our proximity to the sun. Did you know that every single star you see in the sky, and here in rural Costa Rica we see a lot of stars, did you know that every star is actually a sun with its own solar system of planets revolving around it? It means there's millions or probably billions, of solar systems of suns and planets revolving around their sun or star in our galaxy, and there's millions and billions of galaxies. So the numbers of planets that exist in the universe is unfathomable. Billions and billions and billions. And this astronomer, who is the head of the Harvard Astronomy Department, as legit as you can get in terms of an objective-based scientist, said that about half of the solar systems in just our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy alone, has a planet that is about as far from their star as our planet is from our sun, which means there are billions of planets similar size to our planet, same or similar distance from their sun. So why wouldn't life form on those planet Earth-like planets in the other solar systems? Think about this. The odds that in all the billions of solar systems, our Earth is the only one that happened to get an atmosphere and generate life, given that there's billions of planets, same size as ours, same proximity from their sun and heat source, but all those billions did not produce life, just ours did. Look at that jungle-looking fig type fruit. That would be statistically impossible. if all the conditions for life were the same as this planet Earth, and clearly we developed life, we're here, everything is green, statistically it'd be impossible that out of all the billions that had almost the exact same conditions as ours did, but for no life to have developed, and that we're the only planet in with the billions and billions of planets to have developed life. It's statistically impossible. So that literally means once you understand that the reason there's life on planet Earth is our proximity to the sun and its perfect conditions for biology, so that some water is frozen, some water is melted, and biology happened. And that there's tons of other planets with a sun just the same size as our sun, with the same conditions and same amount of billions of years for them to develop life. It means, almost with fact, even though we haven't come in contact with them, there are literally billions of worlds of planet Earths just like ours, but with minor differences. Because, for instance, we had dinosaurs on our planet, but an asteroid hit and blew them out, and then we became the dominant species. But on all those other planets, their asteroids and stuff hit at different times. So who knows how life evolved? There could be planets with intelligent dinosaurs walking around that have had the time to develop with their brains. We have no idea. But there's literally, statistically, like 99.99999% chance that there's billions of planets out there that life has been evolving and living, probably with the same laws of biology as ours, and who knows what's out there. It's so hard to get to another solar system and make contact. So this is mind-blowing to me. It's life-changing to me, because I used to think like, yeah, we're probably the only one living this kind of experience, just because I didn't know truly through the science that there were so many other planets the same proximity to their sun as ours. Fucking amazing stuff. So think about that. The next time you feel stressed, or you feel pressure, or you feel overly important, or anything, or depressed, or something, like you feel like a victim, think about the fact, not only are there 8 billion other humans on this planet, that we're not that significant and we're all struggling through the same stuff ultimately, but that there are billions of other planets like Earth with life evolving on them. Everything's just so small. Everything is so insignificant. I really think this is greater proof that life should be about having a good time, trying not to be violent, trying to find what you really care about and you're passionate about, and enjoying yourself. Get rid of the stress. It's a miracle that we happen to be on the planet that has life, and that we're here and we're experiencing stuff. So it's like almost egotistical to like feel, my life sucks or it's hard. It's like, yeah, it is sometimes. That's a part of life. It's a struggle, but it's such a crazy thing that we're experiencing life, and just try to enjoy it and reduce the stress. Much love. Dream Extreme. Astronomy, not astrology. Astrology has no scientific backing. Astronomy has tons.